Hey everybody, Dean Graziosi. Welcome to the Weekly Wisdom. First of all, I hope you had an incredible new year and you are ready for an amazing 2014. If you didn't watch last week's Weekly Wisdom, go back and check it out. I shared some really cool stuff on setting goals and showing you how to take these little incremental steps that can make a massive impact this year. Not the whole New Year's resolution stuff that fails in 30 days. I'm talking about not even recognizing yourself at the end of 2014. Okay, I'm gonna stray a little bit today from real estate, which I do a lot because all the things between your ears, to me, the best education on the planet, which I know is mine, from our books, my New York Times best-selling books, our live events, our advanced training, I know it's the best. But I still believe the education, the tools are probably only 20 to 30%. The rest is making sure you are set in here, that it's not gray in there, that you're not living in old beliefs and limiting beliefs and telling yourself horrible stories and focusing on the wrong things, focusing on what could go wrong. All those things, I work my tail off to make sure we clear that out so you can absorb the education and make an impact on your life. And that's why I do these weekly wisdoms every single week. And if you're watching from iTunes or YouTube or deangraziosi.com, it's a pleasure to have you here. But this week, I want to back up a couple weeks and tell you something I did on Christmas Day with my children, which is the third year now. I'm going to tell this story because it has a really deep meaning to me, and I hope it inspires and sparks something in you. The last 3 years, and this year, it was so impactful for me and my family because my kids are 5 and 7, Brianna and Brody, are old enough to really grab it. What I did is I grabbed a stack of $100 bills. We live in Phoenix, Arizona, and we drove downtown looking for homeless people, randomly. And again, third year doing it. And this year just touched my heart in such a deep way because it touched my kids' heart. So we were handing out $100 bills and thank you. And they have chore money. And just I'll tell you really quick, if you want to steal it, their chore money, they get $1 a day for doing their chores. And 20% has to go to help others, 20% to savings. They get to blow 60%. So all their saving money for the year to help others, to help other money, they put it in envelopes and I had them handed out to homeless people as well. So one gentleman really stood out. We were driving down the road and I looked down an alley and saw a man in a dumpster. We drove down there and I said, "Excuse me," and he was nervous. I said, "No, come here." And my daughter, she handed him a $100 bill and said, "Merry Christmas." And he immediately broke down and cried, and it was so touching. I couldn't stop crying. He said, "Really, this is for me? Are you sure? I'm going to be able to eat on Christmas. I can't believe you did this to me." And it was just so powerful and so touching, and I pulled away, tears in my eyes, and I pulled over my kids, and there was such powerful lessons. The first was, my daughter said, "Daddy, why is he eating out of a dumpster? Why doesn't he go get a good meal?" You know, I mean, they're still young, right? And I explained to him, I said, "Kids, you got to, first of all, never judge a man or a woman like that. You never know what their past was. Some people have mommies and daddies that are mean or physically mean, and kids run away and they never get skills and they end up here. Other people," I said, "You know how you guys might get a flu? Some people are a little sick in their heads. Things are just off a little bit, hon, and they can't just put things together and they end up here. And a lot of times, because of all those circumstances, they end up on drugs and they can never get out of here. So drugs," and I had a drug talk with my 5 and 7-year-old. But I really went on to say how we're blessed that and I literally said this, "I'm blessed that I found real estate, kids, and it transformed Daddy's lives and it makes a difference for you. But anybody could end up there or in other places, and helping and sharing and giving back is what makes the world go around." So it was such a touching thing. And then we spent another couple hours just driving around and handing out money, and it just became, and now it's a family tradition. The kids and I just go and doing this on Christmas. Oh my God. Listen, I'm not saying I'm the perfect person and I'm not looking for a pat on the back, but this was transformational and I'd love to share it because what I would love is each and every one of you to throw away any judgment. Most of you watching this wouldn't, or you wouldn't be watching me in the first place, but throw away judgment, throw away the fears if they're smelly or don't look right or they're a little odd. And why not do that this Saturday? Grab the kids, grab your parents, grab a friend, a relative, grab a stack of dollar bills, a stack of 10s, 20s, a couple hundreds maybe, and just go make a difference in someone's life and watch the impact. Because here's a couple things I want to share. So many times I'll meet a student, and even me personally, I want to tell you, when I helped out those people, I left downtown and I prayed and I felt guilty for feeling bad about anything because their circumstances were so difficult compared to mine. We all have our stuff, and I know it's hard to compare, but when you help out other people that are less fortunate than you, it really does melt away the crap. It melts away the gray, the matter, the stuff holding you back between your ears. So first of all, not only will you help other people, not only can you set a great example, it melts away the crap that can hold you back. And I want nothing to hold you back in 2014. Again, I talk about this a lot. I can give you I have multiple New York Times bestsellers. I have great education. It's the best on the planet. But if you don't clear out this, if you don't have the passion, if you just set it like New Year's resolutions and say, I'm going to do X in 30 days, and you go back to your old habits, then none of this works. So I want to give you every tool possible to make sure this is your year. So pass it on, clear out the cobwebs, make sure you help other people, and also try to melt away the things that could hold you back. And lastly, I want to make sure that everybody watching has quality education in your hands. Now, if you're a Dean Graziosi family member, deangraziosi.com, you probably already have this because I did this for you guys. But if you're new to watching me, again, I have multiple New York Times bestsellers, been investing in real estate for over 20 years. I've done over 300 deals last year alone, single family homes. This is what I do. My education is up to speed because what I do every single day. I want to make sure each and every one of you have this book in your hands. So if you go to deansfreebook.com, that's deansfreebook.com right now, you can get this download immediately, instantly, just as it reads in this book. It's a powerful book to show you how to tap into this amazing shifting real estate market. We were down here, we're shifting upwards. It's time to jump on and change your life. And if you're already out there investing, awesome. Read this book. You're going to read some things and be like, wow, unbelievable, and allow you to go faster. I'm Dean Graziosi. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week for another incredible video to hopefully empower you to make the transformation to profit from today's real estate market.